directed by Peter Jackson. And Susie, that's Susie, the main character. Our group's doing the differences between characters and actors. Susie was raped and murdered at the age of she was 13, and she is watching her family the whole time throughout the movie, looking down on them from heaven. And the movie, she was concerned with her family's well-being, really just watching them and feeling bad that they're so upset about what happened to her. And in the book, she was really focusing on herself and how bad she felt because of the murder, and she didn't really talk about her feeling bad for her family. George Harvey, that's the guy that killed her. In the movie, it was obvious that he was the killer because he was so freaky and weird. And then the book, he was the lonely, sweet neighbor that no one would have suspected him to be the killer. Jack Selman is her dad, and both movie and book he's the same. He focuses just on her murder, on figuring out her murder, and that's about it. Lindsay is her sister. The movie, she wasn't close to Susie before she died, and she wasn't that interested in solving the murder really until the end. In the book, she was best friends with Susie, and she was really persistent on solving the murder and focused a lot on figuring it out with her dad. That's the mom, and she wasn't in the movie or the book really at all. And then the differences in characters and actors and The Lovely Bones is the personalities were different, but Percy Jackson, what I'm introducing, is the differences are a lot more different and less subtle. They're people are left out and characters are different ages and stuff. There's Percy Jackson, that's what Alex is going to do. And one of the differences is the actors didn't have any knowledge in Greek mythology, which makes a huge difference in their personalities and stuff. And also, Percy Jackson is supposed to be only 13, where he's 17 years old in the movie. And he'll talk more about that. And I would recommend the book if you can handle it. It's really, really sad. The movie is kind of weird, but it's good too, I guess. It's a little more mystical, sweet.